Hello, what's going on, children?
Oh, auntie, what a long wait for us.
Yes, dears. Actually, I had to attend a police training in Nasik. Now, we have to teach traffic rules to school going children. So, first we had to prepare how to simplify these rules in order to explain to school children.
Tell us these rules, auntie.
But what does a rule mean?
I'll tell you. So, after a careful deliberation, elders in a society decide what each person should do or not do, how they should behave or not behave. These decisions are called rules. For example, there are rules so that vehicles along the road should have smooth passage and you should also be able to walk safely. These traffic rules are for our safety. If we all follow them, we can avoid accidents and injuries. Getting me? So, have you seen the traffic lights for vehicles?
Yes, the auntie who drives our van always stops when there is a red light.
Very good. Rajan, what does one do when there is green light?
Vehicles should go ahead only when there is a green light.
Okay, so you know all this. When the red light turns into amber or yellow, you have to be ready to go ahead. But when the green light turns to amber or yellow, you have to be ready to stop. And where do you stop? On the white stripes.
No.
Well done. We have to stop before the stripes begin. But don't think that traffic rules are only for the vehicles. They apply to pedestrians also.
What are the rules for them?
Okay, I'll tell you. When vehicles are passing, the pedestrians should stop on one side. What do you think is the reason for this rule?
So that vehicles can go ahead fast.
Okay. Anything else?
There will be no accidents, as you said.
Correct. Only when the vehicles stop, the pedestrians should cross the road. And that too, from where?
Yes, I know. Across the zebra crossing.
Well done. So, all such decisions are called rules. Now, just like the traffic rules, there are certain rules to be followed in our social life. How to behave in a society, right? These rules tell us what our responsibilities and duties are. For example, our local governments give us many civic amenities such as electricity, water, roads, drainage system, right? In return, every year we deposit some money with the government. These are called taxes. It is our duty to pay the taxes in time. The government spends on public gardens, but some litter the gardens instead of using the waste paper bins. Actually, it is everybody's responsibility to keep a garden clean, right? The same rule applies to our historical forts. You must have visited a fort, right? What did you see on the walls?
We have seen some names written on the walls.
Now, this is very wrong. It is our responsibility to keep the forts clean, not to damage them in any way, and in short, to take care of them. One more point. Rules are equal and the same for everyone. There is no one superior or inferior to these rules. No one is an exception. For example, whether you are small or old, all must cross the roads along the white stripes. A VIP car should also stop at the red signal, just as an ordinary citizen's car stops. A person breaking the rules gets a punishment. There is no discrimination at the time of giving punishment. That is to say, for the same mistake, two persons cannot get different punishments. Equality is the basis of rules. Do you understand? That is how rules are the same for everyone. Obeying the rules brings discipline in our day-to-day life. Each one of us can work fast and more efficiently. Getting my point? Now, some people in a society come together and make some rules. We follow them in our social life. They are followed because they are for the common good. All benefit from them. So, we work according to the rules.
I have understood the traffic rules, but which are the rules for the society? I have not understood this properly.
Okay. See, we visit some government office. It has its fixed timings, fixed working hours, right? Simply because I'm a policeman, they cannot open the office earlier for me, nor close it later than the fixed hours. I have to follow the rule about the timings of the respective office. There are several such rules in the Constitution of India.
What does constitution mean?
Constitution of India. It is a very important book. Actually, a very large volume incorporating many things necessary for running our country on the basis of democratic principles and managing its day-to-day affairs. This includes the aims and objectives, our values, law rules, etc. Understood? The rules in a society can be modified periodically as per the needs of the times. The day-to-day affairs of the society are carried out according to these rules. For example, earlier, the age for the voting right was 21 complete. Now, it is 18 complete. Now this is legal. Now, we have a ban on child labor. The boys and girls under the age of 14 cannot be employed in dangerous places like factories and mines. If you see any child, a boy or a girl, working anywhere in any capacity, you should inform the elders. Understood? We also have a child helpline for the children in trouble.
Means?
Let me tell you. If someone employs a child and then beats him, troubles him, then we should call the number 1098. This is a special number for Pune district. They send some people to help such children. This service is available for all 24 hours.
But auntie, we can call you too, right?
Of course, anytime. But suppose I am not around and someone needs such help. You should be knowing this, right? We shall always help you. Sometimes elders quarrel at home. Someone beats up a woman in the family. We can take help in such matters too. You have to call the special number 1091. This is Pune district helpline for women. They immediately send their people to help the harassed woman. This is also a 24-hour service. The person beating the woman is properly punished. Now sometimes some social rules need to be modified depending on circumstances. For example, it is mandatory for a city corporation to supply water for 24 hours. But in summers, sometimes there is water shortage. The level of the dam water substantially goes down. In such circumstances, till the rains start, the existing water must be made to last for the entire city, right? It is at such times that the corporation supplies water to the citizens on alternate days. This results in at least some relief to the citizens. Do you follow this, my dears?
Yes.
We have understood everything.
And we will keep all this in mind.
Great! You will become good citizens of India. Now, I must make a move, okay? It is time to join the duty. And just now, we have learned that one must report on time. Right? What did we learn? The elders in a society deliberate and decide what each person should do or not do, how they should behave or how not. These decisions are called rules. The rules are the same for everyone. Rules help everyone to understand their responsibilities as well as their duties. The basis of rules is equality. There is a provision to punish a person who does not follow rules, who breaks them. There is a ban on employing boys and girls below the age of 14, not only in dangerous places like factories and mines, but also in shops and restaurants. There is a helpline for children in trouble. Its Pune district phone number is 1098. There is also a helpline for women in trouble. Its Pune district phone number is 1091. Sometimes the rules for a society need to be modified depending upon the circumstances. Exercise. Write whether the following actions are proper or improper. Vasant dropped the waste paper in a waste bin placed in the garden. Pari's elder brother on scooter broke the signal and went ahead in spite of the red light. Firdos' uncle saw a small boy working in a shop. He explained the rule to the shopkeeper. The neighbor's daughter Medha was trapped in the house. Ria called the child helpline. Kareem Chacha wanted to cross the road, but several vehicles were waiting on the white stripes. What will you do? As you reached the signal, the green light turned to amber or yellow. What will you do? You have to accompany the grandpa across the road. What will you do? The persons who had come with you to the garden ate the food and threw the packing papers in the garden. What will you do? The public library is just closed. Its time is over, but you have to change the book for your mother. What will you do?